easy for any of the nations across our land to negotiate with these oil companies. I know myself growing up in poverty and having family, some of my family still today in poverty. That's why with our economic success, we supplement back into those healing programs to help our people. It would have been easy because some of my people are still suffering. It would have been easy to negotiate for millions of dollars from these companies and put it to saving some of the lives of some of the people that are suffering. But like most of the First Nations in British Columbia that signed the Fraser Declaration, over 170 nations that also could use that money to help them, to help our communities. They're saying no because what I said in the beginning, our culture and our spirituality and our language has taught us something about how to be. And it taught us how to love the land. What we do know is we use our land and our culture and the waters as a crutch to build us up as a people, to help us to be strong. And because we have that love and connection to the lands and waters, there's no price tag that you can put on it. That's why we say no. So I ask you to use that as an example. We as nations have come together, put aside our differences, and come together as one, what we say in our language, Natsaman, of one heart and one mind and one people. I look out to all of you and your beautiful faces. I see the diversity of this crowd. I see all the races and ages represented, from babies to the elders. Just like the 71% of Burnaby residents supporting Tsleil-Waututh Nation in a poll, saying they support Tsleil-Waututh and Sioux in Canada. What I see out here is the diversity of our country, the diversity of who we are. What that taught us with that poll is if Canadian residents are properly educated on the true facts of this destruction that this causes, everybody will want to make better choices for their future generations. Everybody will want to make choices for our kids and our lands and our waters. And it all could be rehabilitated. And that 71 million that they get and 1.6 billion annual subsidies that our Canadian government gives to these fossil fuel companies has to change. But still, we're not going to rely on the government, because we're just going to stop it. Like my brother said, our culture teaches that. I could stand and speak in conviction about our culture because I'm taught how to connect with one another with the most powerful tools, love. But I could also stand in conviction with those same teachings and say, this will not happen. It will not happen. So I thank you, the people, for uniting together. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and I love you for that. I love you for your courage and your strength to want to stand up and do something. Stand up and say no. Stand up, like my mother says. She does say that. We had a referendum in our community and we're going to vote. She said, nobody's going to sit down when we say no. She said, each and every one of you are going to stand up and you're going to warrior up. And I thank you for warrioring up. Osiam.